I am Cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Sentimental Trickster. We didn't get very far in the last episode, but we arrived to the city and we found our dad's kind of a dick. Our mom's okay. Our brother is mad at us. And we have no sense of direction, and the hot guy apparently knows two girls. Alright, let's continue. Before I was too traumatized by the similarity to fully appreciate how hot he is, but I guess now's the time. This is the kind of guy who makes you see flowers float in the background, shoujo manga style. I am more amused by that than I should be. See? This is a guy you have a crush on. It doesn't matter, because everyone else has a crush on him too. So you make a fan club and swear to never confess to him, just worship him from afar. That is until one of the members confesses anyway and gets rejected. A thrilling conversation we're having, I see. You're Kane, right? A hot guy with a girl's name? I wonder if it bothers him. I'd ask, but for some reason I feel like that's not the best way to start a friendship. Yes, and you are? Haru Amari. Nice to meet you, Haru. Actually, if you don't mind helping me out, I'm lost. I thought that might be the case. You don't look like you're from around here. What's that supposed to mean? What gave me away? Was it the clothes, the accent, or staring at random strangers? I guess it was a little bit of everything. He smiles, but doesn't say anything else, just keeps looking at me. Oh, I'm looking for a Japanese-style cottage with lots of greenery, like a garden or something. It's supposed to be somewhere around here, but my instructions are, lacking. Don't worry. I know where it is. Follow me. I let out a big sigh of relief. Great. Thank you so much. We approach a narrow path leading into the park. Or should I say forest? Why are we getting all blurry-eyed? Oh. Further down, the trees become darker and thicker, their branches twisting like claws, ready to grab trespassers. The path becomes thinner and overgrown with grass. A couple of meters away, it disappears completely, like a prop that was installed just for a fake park scene. It seems my joke about this being a haunted house has come to bite me in the ass, literally. Are you sure this is where we're supposed to go? Absolutely. Leave everything to me. I'll get you there. Said the serial killer as he sharpened his knife and wondered where to bury the body. Oh no, it's a murder forest all over again. No, Haru. Think positive. This guy looks like he's trustworthy. Maybe you can even be friends with him. Which is exactly what a serial killer would make himself look like. Okay, stop. If you keep being this paranoid, you'll end up shut inside your room, glaring at passerby through half-closed curtains. I glance at Kane. His shoulders are shaking slightly. What? Your face. Never mind. Is everything alright? Yeah, let's go. We walk for a long time. Not that what I'm doing can be called walking, it's more like I'm trying to stay vertical against insurmountable odds. I almost hate this hot guy for how well he maneuvers around the branches, ditches, and occasional stray rocks. He must have done this a million times. There are no signs or landmarks, nothing to tell us which direction we're heading in. Finally, we enter a clearing. Ooh! How pretty. Not gonna lie, this could still be a haunted house. Whoa. I'm struck by how detached from the outside world this place seems. This house looks warm and inviting, sporting a fresh coat of paint on the walls. I can see the sun's reflection in the crystal clear pond water. There's also a small but well-kept garden on the other side of the house. Here it is. So you're not a serial killer. You could still be a serial killer. What was that? How do you know your way around here so well? I must have tripped a million times. Great segue. You don't live here, do you? Does he? I'm afraid that I do. He does, of course he does. Oh. I am going to be staying here as well. Yeah, I figured. So Ichiro told me about a new tenant. He seemed very excited. He's been busy cleaning up a room for you. I expected you to have more luggage though. You look like you're visiting someone, not moving in. Yeah. I was in a hurry when I left. Didn't want to miss any more classes. A lie as good as any. I see. Let's go inside. Oh, yay, a new beginning. I feel like this is one of those achievements though that you just kind of get for existing. That's honestly not how I thought it'd look inside. It looks more modern than I thought it would be. Ooh, swan bookends? That's interesting. Nice TV going here. Some random pictures. This looks nice and warm. Some oranges it looks like. Is it the winter? This is like a winter table. This proper name currently escapes my brain right now. I like this room. It's pretty cool. We enter a spacious living room and I immediately drop my bag on the ground. It's not heavy, just old and worn out. I've been in too much of a hurry to buy a new one. What exactly happened to us that we had to like get out of Dodge ASAP, that we basically have a crappy book bag and nothing else? Everything here is so nice I feel ashamed for bringing in a tattered rag. I hope no one notices. Someone's definitely going to notice. Suddenly 2 guys stride into the living room. They seem to be in the middle of an argument. The first guy is shorter, but his tone of voice commands attention. He has a straight nose, good posture, and extremely pale skin. I'd say he's attractive, but he's scowling so deeply I'm not sure he knows how to produce any other expression. Excuse me, mister, are you a vampire? Did you crawl out of your coffin in the middle of the day feeling cranky? I like this character. Not Glass's character, our character. I like Haru. The best thing about him is his eyes. They're clear, bright, and determined. Well, they're at least determined to intimidate his opponent. I wonder how those eyes would look on a smiling face. Although the second guy is considerably taller, he doesn't have much of a presence. His shoulders are slumped, and there's an apologetic smile on his face. His tone of voice is soothing. rather than demanding. Oh, I recognize his voice. He's the landlord. He's old, but in a good kind of way. Not the sleazy teenage girl chasing kind of old, rather, he's like the favorite uncle you visit to cry about all the boyfriends who dumped you. Yeah, he has a kind, gullible air to him, like a guy who gives out money on Halloween after he runs out of candy so as to not disappoint the kids. I loved those people. They were my favorite people. In contrast to his body language, he's built like a house, with an enormous chest and large powerful hands. I wonder how they feel. Gah, I'm just a big pervert, aren't I? Shinya, please calm down. Let's talk about this. No. I will never comprehend. I could have been thoughtless enough to accept a tenant without running a background check first. Are you in a mood to pick up strays? What if he's a criminal, a junkie, a pervert, or... It seems like he is a little bit of a pervert, but you know, in a good, amusing sort of way. It's fine. We're fine. We're awesome. We're the best. The mean guy turns around. When he sees me, his eyes widen for a split second, then narrow again. All of a sudden, he looks like he's found a spot on his pair of new shoes. Hi. I'm Haru Amari. I'm your new housemate. I highly doubt it. Haru. We were, just talking about the next door neighbor's problem, not about you. You are clearly incompatible with this environment. If you insist on invading this household, I will require your family and medical history, together with a signed agreement on a tenant contract. I'd walk away and never look back, but I swore to never again let myself be intimidated by assholes. Of course. Would you care for a blood sample too, or maybe a mouth swab? No rectal exams though, please. Second dates only. The vampire stares at me, momentarily caught off guard. He recovers quickly though, and gives me a particularly vicious glare. For a moment, I had the slightest bit of hope that your personality did not match your appearance, but it seems you are shameless all the way through. Yeah. Tell me, is it difficult to walk with that stick so deep in your ass? I hear Kane smother a laugh. I'm glad at least one person here is having fun. Enough. I advise you to take your sorry excuse for luggage and leave before someone else carries you out. Sorry, but I don't respond to threats so early in the morning. Want a piece of me? Make an appointment. Well, look how scrappy we are. We got all the sass. No one's leaving. Haru was recommended to me by a friend. I can vouch for him. Way to not sound suspicious. It seems the old man has finally found some resolve. He straightens up and looks at Shinya, his eyes determined. Glasses guy crosses his arms, his mouth settling into a thin line. They stare at each other for a long while. Finally, Shinya sighs. Well, I suppose you can do whatever you wish in your own house, even destroy it. Do not come asking for my help when it happens. He turns on his heel and leaves without looking at any of us. If I kept a daily score of my awful encounters with strangers, I might become a bit depressed, but right now, I'm just happy that guy's gone. The older man turns towards me, his confidence deflating. His hand goes up to his neck in a protective sort of gesture. I'm sorry about Shinya. He's very specific about certain kinds of things. He doesn't like surprises. I should have told him about you earlier. I hope he doesn't move out because of me. We totally hope he moves out because of us. Oh, I don't think so. No matter what Shinya says, he's quite resilient. Does resilient mean cold and threatening? We must have different dictionaries. But more importantly, do I know you from somewhere? Kane said you were really happy about me coming to stay here. Not that a stranger can't be happy about getting a new tenant. I'm not saying you're weird or anything. Don't you remember me? Ah, I guess you were too small back then. I'm Soichiro Hayashi. I was your mother's classmate at the university. That was, before she decided the big city didn't suit her and moved away. She brought you here once when she was visiting. I see. Did you like me? Wait, what? Mouth, you didn't quite run that by the brain first. That happens to me all the time. I say so many things that come out wrong. And it doesn't, like, I didn't quite calculate how it would sound. So Ichiro's eyes become distant for a moment. Then he smiles apologetically and nods, but doesn't look at me. Did he remember something he's not sure he should tell me? This house is amazing. It's all hidden away in the middle of the woods. I keep expecting the big bad wolf to come knocking any minute, or the old lady who wanted to eat those German kids. Did I like it here? This brings a more genuine smile to his face. Cannibalism is such a good icebreaker. You certainly did. I remember you were laughing and running around in the garden. You didn't want to leave at all. I'm sorry that I don't remember that time, and I don't remember you. No worries. We, have plenty of time to catch up. Would you like to see your room now? I nod and glance at Kane with what I hope looks like gratitude for showing me the way. He smiles broadly in return. Why do I get the impression that as soon as I leave the room, he'll start laughing? He definitely will. I follow Soichiro. Oh, is this our room? I like it. It's nice looking. Nice closet here. Oh, and there's some shelving on top of the closet. I like these pictures. They're like abstract cherry blossoms. I hope this is a TV, because why do we need that many mirrors? Here we are. It's not much, but I hope you like it. The room is small but clean and well furnished. The bed sheets smell of washing powder. There's a lot of sunlight creating uneven patches all over the carpet. I can hear birds chirping nearby. This is great, thank you. Just what I imagined it would be. Are you sure I can have it for the price we discussed? Seems too cheap for such a nice room. Oh, of course. It's all yours. My room is to the left of yours, so if you need anything, please let me know. I left your house key by the bed. When should I expect the rest of your things? So far, this is it. I might ask my mom to send me something else, but for now, I think I'll just go to the nearest store and buy whatever I forgot. We didn't really forget anything, we just left it all behind. I remember there was one near the park. The forest. He nods and looks at me. For a little too long. But before I can feel uncomfortable, he blinks, then laughs nervously. I'm sorry, You probably want to rest now. When you're ready, I, will show you around the house. Okay, thanks. When he exits the room, I exhale slowly. My body relaxes. I wonder how long it'll take to get used to this place. After looking around some more, I lie on the bed and inhale the fresh flowery scent. The pillow feels nice and fluffy under my head. So I'm living with a guy who already hates my guts. I can deal with that. At least, the pretty boy laughs at my jokes. On the other hand, if he's popular as he seems, I'll be lucky if I'm not stomped to death by his rabid fans. The two girls he was with didn't seem like the stomping type, though. Maybe it won't be that bad. Oh, and let's not forget about the kind old man with the bad self-esteem and a smoking hot body. He seems like someone who's often forgotten. So he owns this place. I think he remembers something strange about the time I visited him when I was a kid. I wonder what it was. I still need to call my little brother. I did promise. I'll just rest here for a minute and then we're definitely going to fall asleep. Yep. Oh. Oh, what was that? I wake up covered in sweat. My heart is beating like crazy. I'm oppressed I could sleep like this. I think I dreamt about something, but when I try to recall it, everything gets fuzzy. Whoa, it's already dark outside. I must have been more exhausted than I thought. I stood up slowly, rubbing at my eyes. I wonder if Soichiro came to check up on me, just to make sure I didn't die or something. I bet the mean guy would have been happy if I had. Or rather, less unhappy. I scramble to my feet and make my way to the living room. Slightly confused. So these are windows. Well, before I thought they were like those paper door things that you see in a lot of old Japanese houses because you couldn't see outside. It was just white. But I guess they're windows. Okay. Kane is sitting on the couch, surrounded by books. He's frowning in concentration, his neck bent as he reads. I don't think he notices me. In the kitchen, I see Soichiro eating something that vaguely resembles risotto. My stomach lets out an accusatory growl, but I ignore it. I have more important things to do. I need to go to the store. I hope it's still open. Considering how I got here, I'm not exactly thrilled to go alone. Maybe I can ask someone to go with me. Ask Soichiro, ask Kane, ask Shinya, go alone. Judging by the pictures you can see in the beginning, there are 4 people. And I'm guessing if we go alone, we'll go onto his path. And we haven't met everybody yet, so let's just go alone. Let's see what happens. On second thought, nah. No one seems eager to approach me and start a conversation, so they probably wouldn't want to go with me anyway. I close the front door and sigh. I didn't really expect anyone to go out of their way to accompany me, but it still feels disappointing. Ooh. Well, we are kind of out in the woods. I was gonna say I didn't expect to see so many stars, but like we are in like BFE. This is a nice night scene. I'm very happy with this. We don't look very happy though. The forest at night does not cheer me up. It looks like something that feeds on misery and fear. Unfortunately, I need a toothbrush, and I doubt the landlord had spares, so I'll walk, think happy thoughts, and dodge branches if necessary. I turn on my flashlight and peer into what I think is the way I came from. Speaking of, how did I pack this, but forget my toothbrush? I sigh again and start walking. I didn't notice it before, but there is an extremely thin, well-trodden line I can follow. I must have been too focused on not falling on my face right in front of Kane. Too bad, knowing where to go doesn't prevent me from tripping over things and being grabbed by stray branches. Somehow I find, or rather, fight my way out. Fireflies? Is that what these little sparkly things are supposed to be? Even the fake park entrance looks eerie in the moonlight. I spend a minute recovering, then straighten up and start walking to the store. It's still open, but there's a group of people blocking the entrance. When I'm close enough, I see 4 men in tattoos and leather jackets circle a guy with a girl behind him. The girl is shaking. Uh-oh, trouble. Oh, he has a feather and a shell. He must be the cool guy. Despite being outnumbered, the guy has a fierce smile on his face. He shifts his weight from one foot to the other, his movements fluid and unhurried. He looks fast and hungry, like a lion. His expression doesn't seem cruel or malicious though, rather, he looks like he's having fun, playing with his food. The guys who circle around him don't think they're food yet. They're glaring at him with their mouths twisted. At least, they don't seem to be carrying any weapons. No matter how skilled the pierced guy seems, he may not be able to take them all on at once. Maybe I should do something. Call the cops, help the guy. I mean, we seem to be scrappy, right? If we call the cops, it's gonna take them a while to get there. But if we help the guy, it's immediate. And we seem scrappy. We are scrappy. Let's hope we're scrappy. We'll help him. Nothing like a good fight to brighten a lousy day. I hope we're scrappy. I hope, we don't just get our butt kicked in front of a guy we can possibly woo. Whoa, look at you all. Does the store have a special sale on or something? The pierced guy blinks and stares at me. His attention is now partially diverted, but he's still minding the thugs in front of us. What are you doing, kiddo? Do you want to get beaten up? I can take care of myself. And I feel quite irritated today. This will be a good way to blow off some steam. I still don't think it's a good... One guy comes at me with a sloppy right hook. I dodge and return the favor with a nice punch that lands square on his jaw. He stumbles back. Hey, didn't your mom teach you not to interrupt when people are talking? I like you. Let's get them. Look at us, the fighting duo. We didn't get our butts kicked. The fight is so pathetic that other fights would make fun of it and call it names. These punks can barely keep up with us. We actually let them land punches now and then, just because we feel sorry for them. Oh, insult to injury. Just rubbing the salt in the wounds there. Soon they run away, cartoon style, leaving clouds of dust behind them. Thanks for the help, kiddo. If I'd known they were so weak, I would have let you handle it. You may not look like it, but you sure know how to fight. Even with such a weak opponents, I can tell. I'll take that as a compliment. And I've had many opportunities to practice. When you dye your hair violet, some people are bound to take it the wrong way. I'm sure it was worth it. It looks very handsome and manly. Okay, we'll stop this episode here. We met everybody, it seems, so we'll see whose path we go on. I am TitoCat. If you haven't already, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon.